Let's go to the water park today. You know that kid who's standing at the top of the big slide for the very first time? They're waiting in line and watching intently as each person ahead of them goes down that slide. It's almost as if they're in a trance, right? They're mesmerized by what's happening in front of them. They are just locked in on watching the top of that opening and people going one, two, three. And as the line in front of them shrinks and they get closer to their own turn, their body kind of starts to tense up more. Their hands kind of move to their mouth. It's a natural instinct, I think. And they start to fidget, right? They worry, and it's that worry just starts to creep in. And then they're close enough to look beyond the platform to see how far up they actually are. And they're just trying really hard to work up the courage to go down that slide, right? Maybe they've got a friend or an adult with them who's encouraging them. It'll be fun. Just go, right? And so they sit down at the top of the tube and grab that crossbar that's over their head, you know? And they've got the fear of death flashing across their face, right? And eventually, after lots of internal dialogue, they finally release themselves from that crossbar. And away they go, right? And they go down and up and they spin around and they're in the tube and they're out of the tube. And then they come out to the pool at the bottom and they are just laughing and trying to get out of the water as quickly as possible so they can get back in line to go again. After all of that, that's the reaction. They can't wait to get to the top and go again, right? And there's a point along this journey where the switch is flipped and they overcame that internal dialogue that was going on in their mind, right? They took the leap and found out that not only was it worth it, it was way better than anything they were thinking of before, right? So, my question for you is this: in what part of your life do you find yourself standing at the top of the water slide with your hands to your mouth, worrying about what the ride will be like? Right? What's that internal dialogue you've got going on with yourself? Where's the truth in that story? And where do you need to call BS? What do you need to do to release yourself from that crossbar and trust that you will come out the other end laughing and eager to do it again? I'd love to hear about your water slide and what you're doing to overcome that fear. Have a great weekend.